so kind and fetch me some pâté?
It's right next to you. Just turn.
That cheating dwarf is here. A Redanian spy, a witch, and a mutant. Disgraceful.
Cheating dwarf? I haven't seen a dwarf yet. Where? Or are you just insulting someone by calling them a dwarf? Oh, Count DeWitt is here. Well, I think I'll save speaking to Ada and Count DeWitt for a little bit later. Hey, City Councilor, you got anything for me?
Dwarven loan shark dared to demand repayment.
Erkin Blunt, huh? What's up? Alright. Velarad! I've been looking for you.
Geralt, allow me to introduce Burgomeister Velarad.
Charmed.
Greetings. It's been a while.
Velarad is King Foltest's right hand.
No need for formal introductions. If you wish to open a factory or a shop, kill a monster, or petition the king, you must come to me.
I'll remember that.
Excuse us, Burgomeister, but we need to say hello to the other guests.
But I want to do things with Velarad here.
The remaining guests are in that room.
You mean the room that we're in? I guess Erkin's never gonna say anything. What's up, Tyler?
Geralt, have you met Taller?
No.
Taller? Here?
Let me introduce my master, the Honorable Erkin von Blunt.
Good day, sir.
Erkin has taken a vow of silence and thus cannot answer. You must be wondering why he is here.
Indeed.
He has made numerous vows in his life, one of which is to protect the royal family. Sadly, for unknown reasons, Princess Ada holds little respect for him. Vows, however, must be honored, whatever the circumstances.
And how are you involved? Are you bound by his vows by extension?
He authorized me to speak on his behalf, and I serve as his advisor.
Of course. We shan't be bothering you. Come, Geralt.
I find it interesting that Erkin was spelled differently during Taler's conversation versus what his name is spelled like right here.
We'll speak shortly.
Alright, Taler. I was really hoping to sell you some stuff. Why does this girl not have a name? You're interesting.
I've no interest in politics.
Okay, never mind. You're not interested anymore. You became the merchant's wife suddenly. Alright, well, I guess let's speak to Ada here. Hey, you remember that one time that I cured you of being a monster? Are you less a monster now, or are you still a bitch?
Milady, allow me to present the sorceress Triss Marigold, and...
DeWitt, I know who stands before me. We know each other, do we not, Witcher?
One could say so, Princess.
A princess indeed, though I do not always feel like one. So many duties. You could not imagine, Witcher. Why do you stare? Is my dress displeasing?
Forgive me, but the finest dress would pale in comparison to your beauty, Ada.
Forgive me, milady, but even the finest dress would pale in comparison to you.
Mind your tongue, mutant.
DeWitt, I will decide if and when I am offended.
Your Highness, he is an aberration.
Silence. It was a nicety. Leave us for now.
You've met everyone who's anyone. I need to speak with Luvarden. You behave yourself. Beware of anyone who tries to pry information from you.
From me? But I'm just a witcher.
Don't be fooled. Anything you say may have political ramifications.
Interesting. I believe we only get to talk a little bit to other guests at this party, so the only way that I would be possibly able to talk to everyone in this party would be to reload the game multiple times, and I don't think I'm going to be doing that. I'll probably just pick people that I'm more interested in talking to. There's a herald in here. What's up, Harold?
Welcome to Lord Levarden's feast.
Alright. Probably Ada is who I want to talk to. Count DeWitt obviously doesn't like me, so Not really interested in talking to him, but I might talk to him by extension by talking to Ada. I don't think there's anyone else out here. I don't know if I care to talk to Taller anymore. Velerad, maybe? Yeah. Let's talk to Ada.
You shall be summoned when I need you.
Fine. Jeez. I was interested in talking to you, but if you don't want to talk to me, I'll just leave. What's up, Velerad?
Speak freely, Geralt, but no politics.
I want to ask about the princess.
No politics.
About the curse.
Shh. I could use something stronger. Fine. Ask.
Does the princess have strange dreams?
How would I know? I've not spoken to Ada without one of those bastards from the Order prisons.
Any strange behavior?
You're awfully close to treason.
I'm not asking out of want for political influence.
Our sweet princess is completely normal. Well, her head's a little messed up.
Is she aggressive?
On occasion, but not unusual for a spoiled damsel. I don't know, she's...
What?
Well...
Spit it out.
She needs a man to give her a proper lay.
Right.
Must go.
Later.
Wow, Velerad. You're quite blunt. Alright, well, I guess we'll talk to Taller, since we can't talk to Ada.
Enjoying yourself?
Exquisitely. Not enough food, nowhere to sit, and nothing but small talk. And I may be the only one here not involved in one of the many schemes or secret alliances being forged.
It's a sign of the times. New customs and fashions. You think it better to show the Nilfgaardian we're barbarians? That we can't distinguish between a fork and a comb? That the only way we know how to feast is to get blind drunk and roar lusty songs while slapping the serving wenches on their arse?
I'm a relic, someone from the past, so I'm rather attached to the old customs. Never understood nor liked the new ones. But really, Taller, why are you here?
I'm a patriot. I've the good of the kingdom at heart. A kingdom threatened by the schemes and alliances you were observant enough to note.
I said I was an old-fashioned witcher. Be straight, like Taller the Fence would be.
Taller the Fence does nothing for free.
Taller the Fence is a scoundrel who'd prefer the Temple District not know he consorts with the cream of Vizima society.
Have it your way. Let me tell you, friend, a serious slashfest is in the works. One without pardon. The defeated will be picked apart by crows. You'll be forced to fight for a new order, comrade, or against it. We will fight for our traditions and customs, for our land and our women.
Who's this enemy? Who wants to steal our women?
I wouldn't deceive you. I think you're one of us. It's a cause we share. I don't know the enemy yet, but I will soon, and when I do, the time of the sword and the axe will come. Blood will flow in the streets. And know this, comrade, there will be no room for your neutrality.
Yeah, we'll see about that. So, who are you exactly? And be straight with me, comrade.
Who exactly are you? And be straight with me, comrade.
Temerian intelligence. I execute the king's direct orders. I find traitors, rats, and foreign agents. I'm a spy.
A highly placed spy.
I can't deny it. May I ask a personal question? The amphibians you're after, are they a personal matter or an ideological one?
Both.
Both.
Care to explain?
They robbed me and killed a friend. They're criminal, evil. Salamandra upsets the balance. As a witcher, I can't ignore that.
Got it. Thank you for being candid.
I'm surprised that he admitted to being a spy. That's kind of tantamount to something that you wouldn't do as a spy. Or I guess that could be something to throw someone off. Or he just doesn't care that Geralt knows. It's one of those things. So who exactly is DeWitt anyway? Why is he here? And why does he not like me?
Who exactly is DeWitt? And what is he doing here?
That Nilfgaardian dog is a mere pawn. I cannot fathom why Ada tolerates him.
Explain.
Like most knights of the Order, he worries his dick's too small, so he gets aggressive whenever something scares him. Then, of course, he's an Nilfgaardian. Our princess has some weaknesses, but stupidity is not one of them.
Maybe the princess has a game of her own going.
Then she should choose better allies. Unlike chess, this game claims lives. I'm afraid someone might be using her.
So, do you think Luvarden is somehow involved?
Is Luvarden somehow involved?
I need to get Erkin a private meeting with him. At present, his intentions are a pure riddle.
To me, too.
Really?
What do you mean?
Your friend seems to get along famously with Luvarden. For two strangers, they certainly have much to discuss. See for yourself.
I trust Triss.
I suppose you know her better than I, but don't say I didn't warn you. Regarding Luvarden, we know he heads some transnational organization of merchants, bankers, and other wealthy folk. Make what you will of it.
So, why exactly do you want to draw me into a game that doesn't concern me, spy?
Why do you want to draw me into a game that doesn't concern me?
This game concerns you more than you imagine. You mean to tell me you're not interested in the conflict between the Order and the Scoia'tael? You mean to tell me you don't care? What about your lover, Triss Merigold?
That's private. I want to destroy Salamandra. That is my only objective.
Salamandra has a patron. Someone in this room, or one known here. You're up to your ears in this, Wolf, whether you like it or not.
Well, excuse me for a moment. We'll have to talk later about this. And I'd like to sell you a torch. Can we just kind of do that real quick here? No? All right.
Excuse me for a moment. We'll talk later.
So apparently talking to Tallard made me realize that my motivations are complex. I mean, if you say so. You still don't want to talk to me, Ada? Oh.
Witcher, you may approach. Duet, fetch me some wine. From that page boy at the end of the room.
Your Highness?
We may speak freely now. Geralt, tell me about witchers, and please, don't hide behind your code.
What are you asking, milady?
What is your view on politics? To me, politics is like an encounter with a lover. Would you agree?
I think politics is like an encounter with a fight. If you break down the word, it's poly and ticks, many blood-sucking creatures. Why would I want to get involved? Yeah, sure. I'm impressed by the comparison. Have you ever tried your hand at the fine arts, Your Highness?
I'm impressed by the comparison. Have you ever tried your hand at the fine arts, Your Highness?
I'm forced to study all kinds of nonsense, but books bore me, as does poetry for the most part.
I agree. Books are for bores.
Never mind. Back to our lovers ambulating about the room. You see, Witcher, politics is not unlike a tryst. It begins with foreplay, glances, conversations. Behold that witch with Luvarden. Now look to our noble Erkin and the courtiers. The dance grows bolder, fondling and such. Then one is consumed by the desire to come together roughly, like animals. Finally, one is left with sad, passionless copulation. Velerad and Duet, for instance.
Excuse me, Your Highness. Sore throat.
We are adults, Geralt. We both know the desires of men.
You may be right, Your Highness. Power, sex, power. They both come down to one thing. Fucking others.
You may be right, Your Highness. Power, sex, power. They both come down to one thing. Fucking others. May I ask you a question?
Go on.
What is the king's stance on this topic? I mean politics, of course.
Dull? I have grown hungry, and there is naught worth eating at this feast. I tire of partridge tongues and caviar. What do I most desire? I have it. I will answer your ever so dull question if you bring me what I most desire.
I guess I shall return shortly. I'm not entirely sure what you most desire, but yeah, sure.
I shall return shortly, Your Highness.
Vizima needs an aqueduct.
Alright, well, apparently we need to talk to Velerad to find out her tastes. I'm guessing that she probably wants a raw steak.
I'm listening.
Do you happen to know what the princess likes to eat?
What does the princess like to eat?
Find me a stronger drink and we'll speak.
Will do.
A stronger drink, huh? I mean, I've got a Temerian rye. He wants vodka, though. Well, I mean, this is vodka. In theory, this should work.
Throat's dry.
I don't think the vodka's gonna help.
The party's just beginning.
I'm listening.
I think vodka's gonna make your throat even more dry.
Ah, much better. The princess had a hard childhood. It left her with a penchant for raw meat. We tried to keep that quiet, but...
I see. Anything else?
Tala's angry. His intelligence agents scour the realm to fetch her treats.
Thanks.
Alright, so in theory, wyvern meat might work? Who knows? Unfortunately, that's going to take one of the steaks away from my inventory. Where is Talar anyway? There he is. This feels like a Link's Awakening fetch quest right now.
Geralt.
Any idea what the princess's favorite dish might be?
Any idea what the princess's favorite dish might be?
We have to know shit like that. As special agents, people of the shadows.
Calm down. What's the dish?
Tala does nothing for free. Go to the next room and fetch the letter from the box with the Temerian coat of arms. And be discreet.
But...
Then I'll tell you Ada's favorite dish.
Well, been there, done that.
How'd it go?
I don't know. You saw me right in front of you, but it went smooth, I guess.
Smoothly. Here's the letter.
You'd make a fine agent. I exaggerate. A goat would be just as good.
Start talking. What's Ada's favorite dish?
Catoblepis.
What?
Some time ago, this maniac who looked a lot like you arrived in Vizima claiming that nothing surpasses finely prepared catoblepas meat.
You're joking.
Not a bit. Since then, my men have been hunting catoblepas throughout the continent in secret. At market, it costs more than a good whore.
Uh-huh. And, how's that meat prepared?
How's the meat prepared?
That's the Burgermeister's business. I smuggle in catoblepas, but I wouldn't know how to cook it.
Uh-huh. Alright, well, I guess we're off to Velerad again.
Ah, much better. The princess had a hard childhood. It left her with a penchant...
I see.
Tala's angry.
Thanks. Okay. Where the hell am I gonna get catoblepis at? Maybe I should just go take a picture of Skittles while she's blepping. Well, what's with the mysterious nobleman over here?
The nobles were hit hardest by the plague.
Okay. Hey, Declan, you happen to know about catoblepis?
I'm busy now.
Okay. How about Triss?
Geralt.
This is important, Triss.
What's important?
Ada knows something. I think I can get it out of her.
Really?
That spoiled little vixen, well, she wants some catoblepis. Rare would be best.
Are you kidding?
No. Triss, could you conjure up something, please?
Sorcery at parties is considered very unseemly.
I'll create a distraction.
I'll do better myself.